Welcome all my dear students to Sudharma's physics classroom. Dear students, do you want to score full marks from magnetic effect of electric current? If you wish so, watch the video till the end. I am here to explain the NCERT exemplar questions from the chapter magnetic effect of electric current, and in today's video we'll be discussing the multiple choice questions. If you check the previous year board questions, you can see almost 95% of the multiple choice questions comes from NCERT exemplar questions. So we can call it as the score makers of our board exam. So let's proceed to the questions. So question number 1. Choose the incorrect statement from the following regarding magnetic lines of field. So remember, MCQs are very dangerous because it is easy to score and easy to lose marks. So we have to find out the incorrect statement. So let's read all the four options. The direction of magnetic field at a point is taken to be the direction in which the north pole of a magnetic compass needle points. Magnetic field lines are closed curves. That is true. If magnetic field lines parallel and equidistant, they represent zero field strength. Relative strength of magnetic field is shown by the degree of closeness of the field lines. If you read all these four options carefully, you can see that option C is incorrect, because they say that it represents zero field strength. If they are parallel and equidistant, that represent uniform field. Question number 2. If the key in the arrangement of figure 13.1 is taken out, the circuit is made open and the magnetic field lines are drawn over the horizontal plane ABCD. The lines are, this is a really tricky question. So what type of magnetic field lines we are going to get? If it is a closed circuit, definitely we'll be getting concentric circles. But they say that the circuit is made open. So if the circuit is made open, then only the magnetic field due to the earth will be existing there. That means magnetic field due to the earth, when we plot the magnetic field lines, we will be getting straight lines parallel to each other, because always the magnetic field will be pointing towards the north because of the earth's magnetic field. Okay, so that's the answer for question number 2. Question number 3. A circular loop is placed in a plane perpendicular to the plane of the paper, carries a current when the key is on. The current as seen from the points A and B is anti-clockwise and clockwise respectively. The magnetic field lines point from B to A. The north pole of the resultant magnet is on the face close to. So here we have to just check the clock face rule. Wherever the current is anti-clockwise, that side will be the north pole of the magnet. Here they say that A is anti-clockwise, so the answer is A. Question number 4. For a current in a long straight solenoid, north and south poles are created at the two ends. Among the following statements, the incorrect statement is: the field lines inside the solenoid are in the form of a straight line, which indicates the magnetic field is same at all the points inside the solenoid. That is true. The strong magnetic field produced inside the solenoid can be used to magnetize a piece of magnetic material like soft iron when placed inside the coil. That is true. The pattern of magnetic field associated with the solenoid is different from the pattern of the magnetic field around a bar magnet. This is incorrect because it is similar to that of a bar magnet. So the option C is the correct answer there, and it is a wrong option, right? The statement is wrong. A uniform magnetic field exists in the plane of the paper pointing from left to right. If in the field an electron and a proton move as shown, so we have to find out the electron and the proton will experience a force in which direction, right? So we have to use the Fleming's left hand rule. So magnetic field in this direction, proton moving upward, that means this is the direction of current, right? This is magnetic field. So it will be into the plane. Okay, so proton moving upward and electron moving downward, both are the same situation. So this is the direction of force acting on the current carrying conductor. So we can say that forces both pointing into the plane of the paper. Now the question number 6. Commercial electric motors do not use Commercial electric motors do not use a permanent magnet to rotate the armature. They will be using an electromagnet to rotate the armature. So my dear students, if you study this carefully, if you read the options correct, then definitely you're going to score full marks from the MCQs. So the long answer questions and the short answer questions from NCERT Exemplar, I will be posting the link in the description box. So carefully watch all those question and answers, learn it properly. So definitely you're going to score 100% mark from this chapter. Thank you for watching. If you are first time to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for more updates. See you soon with another chapter. Thank you. Bye.